Welcome to another episode of Mike's Choice 1. In this video, Mike is going to Colorful China with Usha. And we are going to tell you what you can expect and what you should be ready if you are touring with TripADeal team. We really hope this will help most of you, as we did not know most of these when we traveled. So we are going to do this in 2 stages to make it easy for everyone. First one will be on our first 4 days, which is mainly in Beijing. Yes, as you see, I am starting from a place where everyone may have marked as a place to visit in your bucket list. The Great Wall of China. China is a great country with a long history and traditions. So when I saw that TripADeal is offering an 11-day Discovery of China tour at $999 Australian dollars per person, I did not have to think twice, as it offered flights to China and back, 4-star hotel accommodation with breakfast, transfers in China, entry to many places along with an English-speaking guide. As you know, we live in Melbourne and we started from Melbourne Tullamarine International Airport. Our flight was a China Southern Airlines flight. So our first leg was to Guangzhou International Airport, and it was a 9-hour-long journey. Flight was clean, spacious, and the meals were okay to us. We could carry one hand luggage around 7 kg and then a checked-in luggage of 23 kg per each person. Yes, you can also carry a small personal item with you, but it was only Usha who carried her personal handbag. Flight arrived on time, and Guangzhou is a large airport. We had to clear immigration in Guangzhou and then get to the domestic flight. You would see many queues for security checks, and they are quite tough on power banks, etc. They wanted to all my cables, etc. at this place. In the domestic flight, we came across many Australians heading to Beijing for TripADeal tour. By this time I had to take off my top layer as it was getting warm by now. Yes, as you see, the flight is clean and great. This was a 3-hour journey and we had dinner in this flight. They do serve wine and few more hard liquor in this flight too. We landed in Beijing as per schedule. Then walked to get our baggage and then to meet up with the TripADeal team. Actually, at this stage I called TripADeal emergency contact to confirm as to which exit we need to take, and they were really helpful too. I later observed that most of the people who flew with us were there at the TripADeal tour team. Guide had carried out their preparation and we were assigned to various groups and family teams as well. So this is where, if you happen to travel alone, that you would be a family of one. Next we were escorted to the bus, which would take around for next 3 days, and then driven to the hotel. This is bit of an old-looking hotel but very spacious. Highlight of the room was having a spa which could be filled with water from the hot water spring in the same property. But I need to warn, water temperature of the spa would be very high. Therefore you need to keep the water to cool at least 1 hour or bit more. Hotel is large and the breakfast is served in a nearby building, and you may have to walk for about 5 minutes to get to that. There are 2 floors for breakfast and it would be less crowded if you head to upper floor early. They do have Western food as well as Chinese food. So on our second day of travel, they too must to visit Tiananmen Square and the Forbidden City. This is a huge walk and you need to carry water and some hydrolyte. I was feeling very weak from previous day's travel and felt this walk really bad. While heading to Tiananmen Square, you would cross many interesting places like the main railway station and also the railway museum. Here you see our tour guide walking around the Tiananmen Square with us. It is very warm and therefore dress accordingly in shorts and t-shirts and headgear, as sun will make you dizzy otherwise. TripADeal will tell you about the restricted items that you are not supposed to take to this location. So please keep those in the bus and head to this place. There are beautiful places, and do not forget to capture those moments. You do not have to take any admission tickets to these places, as it is included in your package. Now you would see that we are in the Forbidden City. It is certainly great to visit this area and understand their history and capabilities, and all those dynasties who had built this place. Actually, Forbidden City is the Imperial Palace complex, and we also saw Dragon Lady's bedroom. This is spread around 178-acre area and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. We observed that some areas were closed for renovation. The architecture of the walled complex adheres rigidly to the traditional Chinese geomantic practice of feng shui. The orientation of the Forbidden City, and for that matter all of Beijing, follows a north-south line. Within the compound, all the most important buildings, especially those along the main axis, face south to honor the sun. The buildings and the ceremonial spaces between them are arranged to convey an impression of great imperial power while reinforcing the insignificance of the individual. We also visited Palace Garden, where we see many beautiful old trees. Though we do not see any trees in the Tiananmen Square and the Forbidden City, we see these beautiful trees in the Palace Garden. Some are very old trees. After leaving Palace Garden, we came out of the complex, and as we have done a lot of walking, we took a public bus to get to the place where our bus was parked. This was a fantastic experience too. I'm going to show you the breakfast buffet in our hotel where we stayed first 3 nights. This would give you some idea as to what you could expect in this hotel. Next day we started bit early and were heading to a Jade factory. We could taste bit of Chinese normal traffic. We saw lot of electric bicycles along the road. We arrived at the Jade factory and was taken around by this very active lady. In next clip you would see her explanation on Jade.
White, black, and the green, and the red, and the yellow, and the purple. Now this is the different colors, right? And most of jade come from different men and grown in the earth, and someone come from riverbed. So that means a different place, we got different colors for the jade and jadeite. Why they have different colors? Is the jade and jadeite every day absorb different mineral. So we got different colors. Now maybe you said a high rainbow. Which color is the more expensive? Which one is better? It's a different you like. Almost we choose the green and the purple is better. What means the purple? We can make pendant. We call this for purple. The purple means the romantic colors, okay, romantic. So always, if you are romantic the gentleman, you are romantic lady, you can try the purple, okay? Yeah, if you really like the power and you like the longevity, I prefer you can choose the green one is better. So different color, we got different meaning. Now for the boys, if you are cool girls and cool boys, which color is better for you? Black one. Yeah, the black jade is very famous, yeah. Okay, now look at this one. Have you been to the Forbidden City?
Yes.
Very nice, right? It's very hot, very big. And in the high building, we can see the many some animals looks like this one, right? Yeah, the dragon in China is very famous. Everybody would like the dragon. That is a power longevity, right? And the dragon has a 9 sense. This is for the last one. This is for the dragon sign, it's called the last one. The name is Pishu. Oh, very good Chinese Pishu, okay. And another name, the English name is what? Money dragon. Why we call the money? Yeah, why we call the money dragon? Look at here. It's a big mouth, right? And the big stomach, and the big bottom. Money dragon every day relate many jewelry, gold, silver, and many gems. And never eat common food. After eating, no poo-poo here. Yeah, no poo-poo, no pee-pee, right? So here is the clothes. Now in China, it is a symbol of the wealth in China. That means keep the money forever. Keep a local money, okay? And do you know feng shui? Feng shui, you believe that feng shui? Yeah, if you believe feng shui, you know that. Follow me, show your hand. You use the bathroom, you already wash your hand, right? You can do like this. 1, 2, 3 times. Keep your hand a little bit warm, not hot, okay? And after, you can touch the money dragon. When you touch it, you see money, follow me. And afterward, remember, don't be wrong way, okay? After close your hand, put it in the pocket. That means keep money forever, okay? And also, if you become richer, you can do it, yeah? Okay, I just do 3 minutes. You can do this one and anywhere, okay? It's not only here and only here. Anywhere you can touch the money dragon, okay? Hurry up, please, okay? Good. Successful, okay? And if your longevity, you work in the government, is the dragon is better. If you just like happy every day, I want to get more money, fish, the whale, right? And the money dragon is very good. Now people say hard rainbow, you just show me the soft jade. What is a hard jade? Now show me this one. Let me show you this one. This is the bangle for the hard jade. Okay. Here I got 2 bangles. Which one is the better quality? Which one is the medium quality? Who can tell me? That is the best? Yes. Best. Now how about this one? It's a medium, right? Who said it's the best? Show me your hand. 1, 2, 3. Who said this is the best? Show me your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, congratulations, you are wrong. Okay, yeah. This is for the best. You are good expert. This is for the medium. Why is the best? This is medium. Look at the color. The color is really natural, more even, right? It's better, but here, Only this part is more dark, right? So this is for the dyeing color is a medium quality. Yeah, but in our store, don't worry, in our factory, all of it is top. We don't have this quality, okay? Now this quality is not very expensive. Even take the gift for your friend, we can get this one. But for yourself, you can choose the best one. Yeah. Now when the people really like to wear bangle, let me tell some knowledge. Oh, for the bangle, we really like to wear for the left hand. Do you know why?
No.
No? You just say no. You should say, let me think about it. Because here, they are all good, give me 5. That's so good, right? Near our heart. For the Jade, okay, it's not only for jewelry. It's better for our health and keep safe. And the gentleman said, hey, Rico, I just know the curves. Now, what is the bamboo for me is better? Do you know guasha? Guasha? Yeah, guasha, yeah. Oh, good job, right. And if you take this one, go home, you don't like to wear every day, you can take out a piece.
After demonstrations, our tour group could purchase some items from them. This place sells authentic jade material, and I would recommend anyone to buy jade at this place. But try and get a bit more of a discount. After visiting Jade Factory, we went to Great Wall of China. This is built across northern China and southern Mongolia. The most extensive and best preserved version of the wall dates from the Ming Dynasty, 1368 to 1644, and runs for some 5,500 miles, 8,850 kilometers, east to west from Mount Hu near Dandong, southeastern Liaoning Province, to Jiayu Pass west of Zhochuan, northwestern Gansu Province. We are at the ticket counter at this location now. As this is included in the tour, we are not required to take separate tickets but go through the security.
So we are going to climb now.
This wall often traces the crest lines of hills and mountains as it snakes across the Chinese countryside, and about 1/4 of its length consists solely of natural barriers such as rivers and mountain ridges. Nearly all of the rest, about 70% of the total length, is actual constructed wall, with the small remaining stretches constituting ditches or moats. Although lengthy sections of the wall are now in ruins or have disappeared completely, it is still one of the more remarkable structures on Earth. The Great Wall was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1987. If you closely watch, you would see that the steps are not even, and therefore it is not easy to climb as well. You need to be very careful when you climb this and also when you come down. We climbed up to 8th guard post and then came down carefully. If you have time and energy, you could go even further. I have captured inside of the 8th guard post where we stopped our climb. But as there were many visitors, it is not easy to capture videos in the proper manner. You would see that I stopped recording whilst coming down as it could be really fatal. After coming down, we enjoyed an ice cream and then met few other Aussies from another group. Then we head back to a restaurant to enjoy our Peking duck meal. Here you would see part of our group ready to have the meal. Peking duck is an authentic Chinese meal. I have captured our guide with another table from our group seated and waiting for the lunch. After lunch came back to our hotel and we had a visit from my former work colleague and a masseuse who came to massage Usha. If you are taking this tour from TripADeal, they offer massages at 250 yuan per person for a 90-minute full-body herbal massage, and this is really worth. On our 4th day, we started by visiting a Chinese traditional medicine center. After the medical center, we went to old Beijing area called Hutong area. This reflects the old Beijing before all the development happened. It is a must place to visit if you are in Beijing. TripADeal offer the tour and lunch as an optional item, and I would recommend taking this optional tour as it is a great experience, especially the pedicab tour and the lunch. Unfortunately, they did not have the pedicab tour on that day. So let us take a tour around this area on foot. There are many shops around which sell Chinese items. But you need to bargain before you purchase anything. It was cute to see this childlike machine doing some work in front of this shop. I think it is a shop selling or manufacturing jewelry. Then I came across this temple. I really do not know what this temple is about, but it just had a smaller door in the front, but it opened up when I walked in. Finally, we arrived at our host's place to have lunch. He was an old Kung Fu master, so he welcomed us in Kung Fu way.
This is from Kung Fu. Yeah, the meaning is 你好,谢谢,
谢谢。
拜拜。
这就是啊，过去两人打仗，说的不打了，可好了，打五斤钟了，手里没有东西，这个。
It's from the ancient time, you know, in ancient time the people fighting each other, hold the weapons, and stop fighting and drop off weapon, and show each other the hand empty, you know, the hand is empty, and yeah, we are friends now. Okay.
把这个手就老大比对方好看一点。
Okay. This number, you know, most time is I'm number one, I'm a boss, so if you do this pose, yeah, the finger like this, yeah. The meaning is we are friends. Yeah, we are same level. Okay, yeah. Okay. The next, yeah. His family, 4 generation, past generation, his family is a Kung Fu family. Yeah, from the I think last Qing dynasty. Yes.
Wow.
4 generation. If his son generation is 5 generation. Yes. Yeah.
我是72年做教练，做了44年教练，现在退休了。
Okay. He was Kung Fu coach from 1972. You know, the Kung Fu coach 44 years. Now he retired. Yeah. Retired. Yeah.
我俩。
On completion of his performance, we had a look at his belongings and then bid farewell. It was a great lunch and a fantastic experience complete with fire water. I would recommend any person to take this optional tour from TripADeal to enjoy a meal with a local. We then arrived at the high-speed train station. They do have very serious security check at the entrance. If you are carrying any liquor, those should be unopened bottles. Then it was time to bid farewell to our guide in Beijing. Boys in our tour group had named him as their Chinese dad. You would see that the station and the train both were very clean. You could see the profile of the train from the train we saw when we started to move. This is a high-speed train and the seats could be rotated to fit in the side of movement too. Then the seats and the coach are indicated in your ticket. So you need to be careful about where you sit. Now we are moving at very high speed and the display in front will give you as to what is the train code, inside temperature, outdoor temperature along with the speed. It will also tell you where this is traveling and what would be your next station. We were moving at 342 kilometers per hour. Our train was G157. How do you like traveling in this train? Actually, it was my first instance to travel in a train that was moving at this speed. We observed that it will allow only just 2 minutes for people to get out and get in at each station. So we had to be prepared to get out with all our baggage within that time. Yes, they have ample space for your luggage. Though we were told that space for luggage may be restricted, we could manage all the luggage that each of us had with us. Next I'm going to take you around the toilet and the canteen in this train. Yes, each compartment has either 1 or 2 toilets. Usually 1 commode toilet and 1 squat toilet. So here what we see is a disability type of toilet with good space. It is a commode. This toilet even provides you with seat covers if you want to use this facility. Let me show you how the door works as well. Yes, so the amenities are really good in this train. Next let us walk by the canteen or the food service area. By the time I walked to this area, most of the food were gone. These girls bring food around the coaches too. We did purchase some food from them and found it to be good. After an enjoyable 6-hour train tour, we were picked by the next guide at the station and taken to our hotel for the night. This hotel was the one that I had stayed when I was in Suzhou for work. It is none other than Holiday in Suzhou. They even had a board welcoming us. And the room was quite comfortable. So with this I wrap up my video on our TripADeal tour in Beijing, and I will see you in my next video which would show our trip around Shanghai. So it is Jiancha Zaijian or goodbye for now from both of us. Join us in next video.